70% of the products that I sell on Amazon, I actually import from China. So I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have said that I'm not keen on importing from China. I probably said something like, there are lots of other places to import from. And indeed, there are. And you can go looking for them on Global Source and things like that. However, do not get caught up in which country you're going to import or purchase your products from. It is of no consequence whatsoever. It doesn't matter one iota which country you choose to get your products from. It does not matter. The question is, who are you selling your product to? Who are you going to actually be selling your product to? So let's take something ridiculous. Let's take something I've just been researching, fire extinguishers, all right? You can buy fire extinguishers right around the world in any number of different countries, and you'll get lots and lots of different products available to you, no matter which country you choose to buy that product in. So it doesn't really matter. What is far more important is who you're going to sell your product to. So let's play a game. Let's just go searching on Amazon. So now I've got the search term fire extinguisher, which you can all see, fire extinguisher, and I'm going to put 4 just to make this easy for us. Okay, so fire extinguisher 4. Now think about this, because this is extremely important. Right now on Amazon, I can buy a fire extinguisher for a car, a fire extinguisher for a truck, a fire extinguisher for home use, for kitchen, for boat, for Jeep, for kids, for vehicles. I can buy a small one, I can buy a marine one, and every single one of those fire extinguishers is a different product. It's a different product, okay? And the reason it is necessarily different is because it's got a different person buying it who wants to use it for a different thing. So the person who lives in Darling Point in Sydney, overlooking the Opera House and their lovely, lovely house, $20 million house at Darling Point, who wants a new fire extinguisher to put in their garage so their classic cars, if they ever catch fire, they can be quickly put out. That person wants a much different fire extinguisher than the same person who's buying it for their kitchen and wants a fire extinguisher to put in their kitchen. Even that person wants a much different fire extinguisher depending on what they use it for. And then if they decide that they want to go camping for the weekend, which they would never do, of course, but if they did, then again they'd need a much different fire extinguisher. So it's of no consequence where you buy your products from in the grand scheme of things. Success on Amazon will not be dictated by that. Success on Amazon will be dictated by finding somebody who's got a problem and then fulfilling that problem better than anybody else. So if you're looking for a product, it's better to start thinking about who is the person who I'm trying to sell the product to, and what is the problem that they are trying to solve by buying my product. And if you come from that space instead, you will give yourself a much bigger advantage on Amazon, because the majority of people give it zero thought at all. Zero thought at all. Even down to somebody looking for a fire extinguisher for a car versus a truck. Well, that's going to be a different person. Let me tell you, if I'm putting a fire extinguisher in my Porsche, for instance, that's got to be a particular kind of fire extinguisher. I'll give you a little hint as to that, okay? When I had my Porsche last time, I needed to find a baby stroller that would fit in my Porsche, and it turns out there's only one baby stroller that will fit in the very tiny little boot at the front of the car. There's only one that will fit, and it wouldn't have mattered how much money that was I was going to buy it. It was of no consequence, the cost of it, because I needed a baby stroller and I needed it to fit my Porsche. There's only one person selling a product like that, and I brought that one. And it wasn't from Porsche either, it's a McLaren product. McLaren, the baby supplier, not the car manufacturer. So you can tell already that each individual person is going to have a different set of wants and needs. And your job as Amazon sellers is to fulfill those needs better than anybody else and to flag to the person looking for that your product does it best. So let's just click on one. Fire extinguisher for truck. Well, here's the fire extinguishers for truck. Look at the search term, fire extinguisher for truck, and then look at how many people have used that word, fire extinguisher for truck, in the main title tag of their product. The answer is nobody. Nobody, okay? So the first person that lists their product and makes that keyword there their main title, so this here is their title, the first person that does that says at the very beginning, fire extinguisher for truck, that is the person who will get all the business relative to the search term fire extinguisher for truck. Does that make sense, guys? Is that a good explanation of that so you can get a grasp of that? Fire extinguisher for truck. Let's go and see how many search terms there are for that. Fire extinguisher for truck. All right, 6,700 people per month search for that, okay? And right now, not a single person on page 1, not a single person has actually put any effort at all into becoming the de facto default product for that search term. Let me tell you, selling 1,000, even 1,000 fire extinguishers for trucks every month will set you free. That's it, you're done. And not one person has done it. So there are huge amounts of opportunities if you will go looking for them. Sue says, successful products simply solve a need. Absolutely. And if you haven't seen the great video that I did with Sue, where I interviewed her last week, I think it was last week, wasn't it, Sue? You must go watch it. It's on my YouTube channel. It's a really, really good one. Indeed, all of the interviews that I've done with successful Amazon sellers, so Pippa and Mick and Jeff, and the rest of the guys that I've interviewed, getting a brain freeze at the minute, do apologize for that. They're must view watching. It's really, really good. I hope that was useful. I know I kind of took a long time to answer that, but I thought it was kind of useful for me to give you a broader perspective about that. So, and also to kind of help you understand what my own personal philosophy is. Anybody that comes to you and says, Amazon is overcrowded, it's too competitive, you must just laugh in their face because they have not thought it through. They have not thought it through. Because the second you think it through and start looking for things like that, you'll see that Amazon is very, very busy. There are a lot of people selling on it, but 99% of them have not got a clue what they're doing. And they're just floundering in the wind, and they're just waiting for you and I to come along and do it properly and completely obliterate their businesses. And that's what happens when you apply this stuff. Hey, Neil here. Just before you go away, that was a question that I got asked on my regular Monday night Q&A session, which I have with the members of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. So if you're interested in joining us as an Aussie Online Entrepreneurs, then you can click on the link below to find out a lot more about that. And also, as a special thank you for watching this video, I've got a great book that I want to give you for free. It's a current bestseller on Amazon, and it teaches you everything that you would need to know about starting a business here in Australia on Amazon. So you can see that just up there. So if you'd like to get a copy of that for free, then again, just click on the link below and you'll get a copy of that. You'll get taken to a page where you can get a copy of that for absolutely free. Hope you enjoyed that little snippet from one of my Aussie online entrepreneur Q&A sessions, and make sure that you subscribe to my channel and also like this video. And if you've got a question that you would like answering, then post it in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer it, whether on one of these videos for you or directly in the comments directly below. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time on the next of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs Amazon FBA Australia videos. See you soon.